Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters. I'm now in Masjid Al-Aqsa, and this place actually has so many facts that the media and people who, when talking about Masjid Al-Aqsa, they ignore. But now we are in a place where we must tell facts, and everybody should know these facts about Masjid Al-Aqsa. First of all, I take pleasure in addressing your gathering while memorizing the 87th anniversary of the destruction of the Islamic Khilafah state. I certainly share your concerns and deep worries being demonstrated by attending such a highly serious gathering to discuss the most vital issue of Muslims today, which is the unity of Ummah in order to regain its heavy losses encountered from Khilafah absence. I come from Al-Quds, and I was born here not very far from Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa, and there are many facts worthy of mentioning about Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa. This holy mosque has, as you know, suffered from occupations since 1917, the year which British soldiers captured Al-Quds during World War I. Since 1948, a new and different version of occupation took place in Palestine, converting the land belonging to Palestinians into the so-called Zionist Israeli state. Since 1967, and following the Six-Day War, Al-Aqsa and the West Bank were handed over to Jews by Jordan. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "Do not set out on a journey except to three mosques: Al-Masjid Al-Haram, and the mosque of God's Apostle, which is Al-Masjid Al-Nabawi, and the mosque of Al-Aqsa." In spite of worsening political changes that shifted the issue of Al-Aqsa from its Islamic framework into Arabic and later Palestinian, there has always been some hope amongst Muslims to liberate Al-Aqsa from its multiple occupations. Even after the establishment of PLO, in view of having some sporadic resistance activities by certain groups, now that these groups have ceased their resistance and evolved into what they call peace process and quieting, hopes to liberate Al-Aqsa have dropped to less than minimal due to the occupation and its enormous number of barriers. In addition to sieges and blockades, Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa has become a sort of touristic place and a very small Palestinian place of prayer, as no Muslim from over the world can set out on a journey to pray in it. Even the majority of Muslim Palestinians cannot make it, knowing that some of them live in its surroundings and they can see Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa but unable to reach it. It is disheartening that the states scattered in the Islamic world have no plans to liberate Al-Aqsa. On the contrary, they act as sheepdogs for the state of Israel and the interests of the West. So, who do you think will have plans to perform this big task? Who do you think can do it? Who else but the Khilafah state? Therefore, it is a must on all Muslims to work with the sincere workers who aim at establishing the second rightly guided Khilafah state, not only to create political, economic and social unity for Muslims, but also to unite their armies and launch a holy war to liberate the whole of Palestine, including Al-Aqsa, and open the door wide for millions of Muslims to make Shaddur Rihal. By doing so, Muslims maintain spiritual and sovereign relationships with Al-Aqsa and start a new, clean and victorious page in the Muslim history, similar to those two days in the past when Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu initially succeeded to rescue Al-Aqsa from the Byzantines, and when Salahuddin rahimahullah later liberated it from the Crusaders. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.